Hi guys, this is Toby, the BMW genius at Ferman BMW here in Palm Harbor, Florida. And today we're looking at the brand new 2022 BMW 2 Series. Now, this is the latest BMW available from the lineup, and a couple of cool things straight off the bat. Now, it's based on the 3 Series platform. The reason I mention that is because it has a longer wheelbase than the previous generation 2 Series. A longer wheelbase obviously means that it's a lot smoother to drive. But that doesn't at all take away from the sporty feel of the drive the 2 Series has always had. The steering, from driving impressions, I can tell straight off the bat, it was one of the first things I noticed. The steering is very, very light. It's a very point and shoot car. Even in comfort mode, going around a corner, the car is very reactive when it comes to steering. The throttle response is also incredible. The way they've tuned this car and made it still feel like a 2 Series, even though the size has gone up, is incredible. Now, if you look here at the top of the hood, you can see such things with the sculpture, so there's bulge on the hood. Now, that's something we haven't had since the F80 and F82, M3 and M4. That was something that was exclusive on the M cars, but as you can see, they've put it on a non-M car, giving it that sporty aesthetic. Also, to go along with that are the brand new headlights you see here. So the headlights are a very aggressive looking feature on this car. The headlights combined with the tail lights, which I'll show you here in a second, are two things that really stick out on the exterior of this car. You've got the typical 5-spoke BMW M wheels that you'll find on M Sport cars and M cars, and then the side profile. Now, that's my favorite thing about this car. The previous generation 2 Series was quite a skinny looking car, whether you got the 230 or the M240. Now, this being the 230 in the beginning of the lineup, it's still a very muscular looking car. You've got some rear fenders here that are a lot wider than what you saw in the previous generation car, and also on the front. Now, if you join me around the back, since I mentioned the tail lights, I'd like to show you guys those, because they're on the very outer of the rear. Now, if you stand behind the car in a very central position and look at it, you can see very, very wide. Now, the reason I mention that is because it gives it a very wide appearance of the car. So combine that with the rear fenders that are sticking out nice and wide as well, you can see it's a very muscular looking car all the way around. You've got your dual exhaust in BMW typical fashion. Now, if we jump on the inside, and before we jump on the inside, one of the new BMW design language features are the door handles. So the door handles on BMWs typically in the past have always been a reach over and grab. You've now got the under. That's obviously an aerodynamic feature, keeping the car nice and sleek. And there is your interior. Now, the nice thing about the interior is it's a very familiar interior to those of you who have had BMWs recently. The main difference really from any other car is what you see on the door card here. So you've got some nice patterns here. Now, you can get the M colors here. So you'll get the light blue, dark blue and red M stripes here in a very classy looking manner. And then the patch here on the same interior color that you have the seats. So everything is forward facing and very sporty aesthetic. You feel like you're going 100 miles an hour even when you're sitting still. And you've got the nice perforated seats as well. You can see very plush Vanaska leather with the leg extenders. So for those of you that have slightly longer legs, such as myself, you can have a nice comfortable ride too. And then if we shut the door here, I'm just going to do one last overlook of the car from the front here, just to let you guys see that front end once more and see exactly how different everything looks compared to anything else in the lineup. So if you'd like to come and check this car out, feel free to come to Ferman BMW. My name is Toby. I'll be happy to answer any questions for you as the product specialist here, and then we can drive the car, we can get you acquainted with it, and who knows, maybe build one for yourself. Thank you.